Hello, welcome to Before the Vow. Love is a beautiful thing. Everybody has been through love before. When you meet that special person of yours, you feel that kind of sensation inside you. You cannot concentrate on your own self. You think about the person day and night. You have to even hear from the person before you can be okay. When you close from work, you can travel about so many miles ahead to just go and see your girlfriend. Or you be in the exams room and you don't even care whether you're going to fail or not, but what you are thinking of is ending the class and going to see that special boyfriend of yours. Everybody has been through that. We have two stages of romantic love. I call it romantic love because we have agape. Agape love is a normal love that you like someone and you can be there for the person anytime, which you don't attach any romance to it. So this romantic love has two stages that we all go through. The first stage is the being in love stage, whereby you meet this special person of yours. You think about the person day and night. You cannot even concentrate on yourself. When you are a guy, you don't even mind carrying a sachet of water on your head, walking in the streets, just to let the girl feel like yes, you are there for her. You don't even mind washing her underwears. It is a way of expressing your love to her because you don't even care the cost or sacrifice that you are putting in that kind of thing that you are doing for him. Traveling from one town or one city to the other just to go and see your girlfriend during the night or day. You don't even care about how much you're going to spend on her. You don't even care about the time involved, the energy put in that traveling. It is a stage that you think that you don't even suffer or you don't even work so hard to do that. When you are in that stage, you see your partner or your boyfriend or girlfriend as a perfect one. Anybody around you can say things about him or her that to you might even say that they are jealous of you. You don't even see anything wrong with the person. And during that stage of your love, you might think that you have met that person that you can spend the rest of your life. When you are in that stage, it is normal because it is nature. God has created us to go through it. If you have not been through it, that means you've not really met that special person that you feel that butterfly in your stomach anytime you set your eyes on him or her. Everything that you do, you see yourself doing it effortless. That is where you see that love is so beautiful that you don't even mind spending the rest of your life with. Someone will say that my boyfriend is traveling, so I need to quit my job and join him wherever that he is so that we can live together. You tend to make a lot of sacrifices just to be with that special person that you think about day and night. When you get to that stage, it does not even last for more than 2 years. Some even go through it within 6 months. So when you get married, the initial stage of your marriage is so beautiful because you are still in that being in love stage where everything is so romantic. Your husband will be with you in the kitchen, you'll be having fun, you go out to chill and all that. When we move from that being in love stage to the other stage is much more intentional. You add effort to it to make the relationship grow. When you move from the being in love stage, you get to a different stage whereby now your eyes are widely opened. You tend to get to see the faults of your partner or your spouse. Now, this stage, every little thing that he does which is negative, you tend to make note of it. The first stage, you saw him as perfect. Maybe he was doing them, but because you were deeply in love, it was difficult for you to identify. Now you have moved to the stage that you are always identifying the little things that he does, which to you he shouldn't have. So you begin to ask yourself that, what did I really see in him that I thought that he was a perfect guy for me? Or what did I see in her? I remember my mom told me, she warned me about her. I didn't listen. Now you have grown from the being in love stage, so you tend to see the negative things in her. Or whatever that you do for her and she's not appreciating, you don't even understand what is really going on, and you might think that she's so ungrateful because you are playing your role as a husband to make her happy. So when you go to work, you work hard to bring a lot of money home. Now you have bought her a car, she has everything, she even has a driver to drive her around. You can go out for holidays and all that, but still she sees that she's empty. She doesn't even enjoy the marriage anymore. So that, yeah, my husband is doing all that for me, but I'm still missing something. I'm not happy. If you say that you confide in a friend and you tend to explain what you're not enjoying in your marriage, the first question that they will ask you is he taking good care of you? Is he taking care of the children? You have everything. So now what is your problem? Because he is not speaking your primary love language. Those love languages is like a normal mother tongue that you have. You can have your fancy language that you speak and understand very well, whereby there are other languages that you can understand, but it's not really like your mother tongue. Or there are various other languages that everybody will speak that you don't understand that language. So this love language too is the language that you speak, that you, whenever your spouse is expressing love to you, that particular love, you feel like, yes, I am happy with what he does for me. Everybody has his or her own way of loving what their spouse do for them. Every relationship or every marriage has a different love language that we speak. And even when it comes to couples, your husband will speak a different love language, and you also speak a different love language. It is up to you to find out whatever you do for your husband he enjoys, and whatever that he does for you, you too enjoy it, so that you keep the love growing. You cannot compare someone's marriage to your own. So if this man is doing this for the wife and the wife is enjoying, doesn't necessarily mean that whatever that your husband does to you, you was also that same thing that the other one was doing for the spouse. When he does the same to you, you're also going to enjoy it. So we make that mistake by comparing marriages to each other, which it doesn't work that way. And that is why I say that whenever you are able to identify your spouse's love language, no matter what you do for the person, he or she is going to embrace it and cherish those moments and see that the love is still growing and growing and growing. But you think that working and getting a lot of money and showering it on your wife, she's supposed to appreciate it and be happy and enjoy the marriage. But she is not. She is looking for that. If she's looking for the quality time, the little time that you spend with her to chat and all that, then that means her primary love language is quality time. The quality time that she's not enjoying, no matter what you do for her, she is still not feeling the love, because she's speaking a different language from yours. You are trying to express what you want, you think that she should enjoy, but she's not enjoying that, because that is not what she sees as her primary love language. Her primary love language is, no matter what you do, when you come home, she has time with you. You talk, not watching television or looking on your phone. It is when all those things are aside, you talk about your life for the day. How was your day? What happened during the day? Then you speak to each other, eyeball to eyeball, not concentrating on another thing. So with her, she will say that her husband is spending quality time with her. But if you think that you have gone to work, you have come back home, you need to watch the television and relax. After all, there's a lot of money in the bag, whatever that she needs, she should go for the money. She's not also concerned about the money. Her concern is for you to spend quality time with her. So that is her love language. If you're not able to identify what your spouse wants and you do it for her or him, you will tend to do everything that you can to make them happy, but they are not seeing it as love. When you are able to identify that what your spouse needs or wants to keep the love burning, it will become so easy for you to express it, even if you cannot do it. It is a matter of working towards it. If you're not able to identify what your spouse or your boyfriend wants, and you enter into marriage thinking that this is what he should be enjoying from you as a wife, and he's not seeing that, that is where the conflict will begin. You cannot express your primary language of taking care of the home and cooking for him, serving him and all that, and think that you are playing your role as a wife. Maybe he is also attracted to your elegance when before you got married, the way you were taking good care of yourself, your nails, your hair, and your dressing. That made him also love you more. So after childbirth, he expects to see that. So if you find yourself married to a man who is more of the outside, no matter the cooking and the cleaning and all that, he comes to meet you in the house dressed anyhow. He even takes his shirt and leaves because he's not seeing what he used to see in you. So whilst you are doing the cleaning, then you still wear your dress, you still do your hair nice, just to welcome him home with the appearance that he always loves to see. Other than that, he'll go out there to meet that person whom she looks elegant, and because you will say that I have already given birth, I have changed. He's not seeing that you have given him children. You have given him children, but that is his primary love language. No matter what, if you think that after giving birth to him, he's not going to be, if you think that after giving birth for him, you're not going to look attractive as he used to, and he's not going to enjoy, you don't marry him at all, because he is that kind of person who is always attracted to looks. So you have to continue to maintain that looks on you no matter what. So if you have to go to the gym, you need to go to the gym to keep in shape, to bounce back to the way you used to look before having the children. If your husband's primary language is word of affirmation, for you to praise him all the time, no matter everything, whenever he does something good for you, then that means you have to keep on giving him that kind of praises so that he can get swollen-headed and continue. Most men, it's funny that you think that it should be rather women who should be enjoying those kind of word of affirmation, but we have a lot of men whom they love to hear that you're looking great, you're looking handsome, this dress fits you well, whatever that he does, oh, you did well, continue to do it. Mostly they even do something and they expect you to tell them that what they did it well, so continue. And that is what he enjoys. No matter what you do for him, if you are not able to give him that kind of praises, he sees that my wife doesn't love me. She doesn't even see what I'm doing for him. He can go and shop, bring a lot of shopping to the house, and the moment you set your eyes on those shopping, Bemena, you have done well, thank you so much. To you think that it is his responsibility. Yes, it is his responsibility, but he is that kind of person who loves that praises. So when he does, you give him the praises. He enjoys hearing them, and the more you give him those praises, the more he'll keep on doing it and doing it and doing it. So someone somewhere will say that he is told again, but because anytime he brings those things home, you are giving him the praises, he will keep on doing it, and it keeps the marriage alive. Forget about what you are already doing for him in the house, cleaning and cooking. He needs the praises. When he comes back home and the clothes are still in the laundry machine, and he brings it out and dry them. You come home, you see that it's already done. you give him that kind of praises. You did this for me, thank you so much. It is your duty, and he can also do it, and he has done it. When he does it, he is that kind of person whose primary love language is word of affirmation. So you have to keep on giving him those praises so that he will keep on doing it more and more and more. So when he also comes home and you're also looking elegant, and it attracts him to you. So every time there is love in the house, so it is a stage that you need to keep on working towards it, so that both of you will keep on enjoying each other. Someone's love language is receiving of gifts. Whatever that you do for her, if you are able to even come home with gifts, that is all. Whenever there is misunderstanding, the way of saying sorry is buying her gifts. The moment she sees the gift on the bed, her heart has cooled down already. She loves receiving gifts. Give her the gift. It makes her think that when you went out, you were thinking about her. So you go to work, you come home, you give her the gift. Oh wow, so the whole day my husband has been thinking about me because he came home giving me a gift. When you're coming home, you see something in the traffic, you buy it for her. Anything little or whatever that she prefers. You have to study her and see the things that she loves. Maybe she'll be watching television and she'll see something and wow, I wish I could have this. You take note of it. Or you go out and you do window shopping and she'll be pointing certain things that she wish she could have it. You note it down so that anytime that you get the opportunity to buy something for her, that is what you buy for her. And she sees that this my husband is really paying much attention to what I love. If somebody is speaking the love language of touch, they prefer cuddling, hugging, touching, or tapping the back, rubbing the back. That is his or her love language. You can do everything for them, but anytime that they are with you, they just want to have that body contact with you, putting your arms around her neck, all those things. And that is her primary love language. So no matter what you do for her, when you come back home, you make sure that you cuddle her from behind. Even when she's in the kitchen, she feels that kind of warmth that you are giving to, oh, my husband loves me because anytime he comes close to me, he's cuddling me, he's tapping me, he's rubbing my back, all those things. So how would you be able to identify your own primary love language? It is whereby you just have to test yourself and see that what are the things that you tend to request all the time. Oh, when you're going out, please buy me a gift. That means that is what you want. Or he is not spending much time with me. That means that is what you want. You want him to be spending much time with you. Or if you are that kind of person who is always serving others, you think that I always want to be helping people. That means maybe your love language will be helping. That is why you tend to help other people. So when you're able to discover your own, you know that this is what I want. And you communicate with your spouse for him to be doing that for you. Unless you say you don't want it to work. If you really want it to work, it comes back to communication. You see that your husband continues to complain about whatever that he does for you, don't appreciate it. Hey, so you couldn't even say thank you for what I did for you. Hey, so you couldn't even tell me that I'm looking nice. That means that is what he wants. You continue to give him that kind of word of affirmation to keep the love moving. So if you want to identify your own and try to force what you want on them, that is not what they want. So you can ask him, what do you want me to be doing for you that you enjoy? So what do you love most? So what if maybe he will not be able to identify his own, just take note of the things that he will be saying. And maybe he might not even know that when he dresses and you tell him that he's looking good, that is his primary love language. But you study from the way he keeps on asking me that, this thing that I did, how do you find it? Did I do well? So how do you see it? What do you think I need to improve? So that means anytime that he does something, maybe on stage or whatever, he wants you to tell him that he did well. So So the moment he comes off the stage, then you tap him, oh, you did very well, keep it up. Then his head becomes swollen. That is his primary love language. No matter what, you just do it for him, and it keeps the love burning. So because he also wants to make it work. If you are that type of person that you always want your husband to be helping you in the house, okay, throwing the garbage outside, taking the children to school on your behalf, or maybe when you're in the kitchen cooking, then he's helping you with the children, you see that your husband is so supportive. And that is how you also want it. He can give you any other thing, but if he's not helping you at home, you might think that he has changed. He is not the best man that you used to know before and all that. And someone will come from his home and tell you that this is what I do for my wife and he's happy, so you try it, and you are still not connecting. You have to know each other, because what your primary language will be is different from what your spouse's primary language will be. Neither would whatever someone is expressing to his wife in their marriage be the same as yours. So you just have to know what each of you want, just to keep it going. I believe that this little thing that I have taught you today, you can really apply it to yourself and see how best you and your partner connects to each other, just to keep the love burning. Until I come your way again next time. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.